If you missed our last video, we've spent the last 3 days biking this thing called the Tuscany Trail. It's a week-long bike ride where 3,000 people from around the world bike 300 miles through the stunning Italian countryside. So far, this ride has been the perfect combination of challenge and enjoyment. We've been enjoying all the delicious pizza, pasta, wine, and gelato, and challenged by the steep hills, long days on a bike seat,
oh, it's bad!
and interesting sleeping conditions. We're taking on this ride with our friend Heath, Nate's brother Dusty and his wife Sarah, and our partners in crime on every long-distance bike ride, Rick and Beck. Overall, the team has held up really well over the first 143 miles, but unfortunately for me, that's about to change.
Oh, nice. I have a feeling that my diet of croissants, espresso, pasta, and pizza isn't really helping.
Hai voluto la bicicletta?
Adesso pedala!
Let's go!
Someone's feeling awake this morning.
I'm not gonna stop. We are climbing up this gravel hill right now, but it's lined with these beautiful trees, and we're surrounded by mountains. It's so beautiful. Oh, but my legs hurt so bad. But currently, my kneecaps are in so much pain. My left one especially, and every time I pedal with that leg, it's like somebody taking a hammer to my knee. I don't know if I could do everything I've done up to this point again in this condition.
We're about 2 hours into today's ride and we're just getting a view of the city that we rode from this morning. That's Siena. You can't see it in the screen, it's so small.
I'm just so sad.
I really hate holding everyone back, but I can't go up the hills any faster.
Yesterday on the uphills, my knees started bothering me pretty bad. But then as soon as we get on flat ground or start going downhill again, I would forget about it and it was nothing too unbearable. This morning I didn't think anything of it. Walking feels fine. And I got on the bike and the very first pedal, like I just felt this intense pain behind my kneecap. And I thought it would just loosen up as I went. So I just kind of acted like it wasn't happening and hoped that it would get better. And instead it just got worse. So Chris and Julia are meeting us at the next town, which is only a couple kilometers away. I don't know, maybe I'll just sit in our compression boots the rest of the day so I don't hold anyone back. Even though nobody cares, everybody's being really sweet, but I just can't have fun if I know that people are waiting for me at every turn. You know, hopefully it'll be better tomorrow.
I'm so sorry.
We found a solution.
I'm just gonna push her the whole way and try not to wreck.
And not even pedaling. Let's continue, guys.
Do you want to ride the whole thing? Like, would it make you feel better if you did? Because if you look at this trail, I mean, honestly, it's kind of some of the easier 10 miles we've done.
I'm okay with missing a chunk of it, knowing that like the last 2 days will probably be a lot better.
She just wants to have Prosecco's in the van.
Wow. 2 of the biggest pizzas we've seen in Italy. We demolished 1 plate of french fries, 1 pizza, 2 were missing there, pretty much did that plate. This was a pizza, and now, look at that.
Why would you 2 people share in one location?
Hey, proud out there.
Love you.
I wish I would have been recording that. Everything's fine. I literally felt like I was in our van for a second, and I set the camera down. I was getting ready to change, and I went to lean back on our bed because our bed is like this, and it wasn't there, and I was okay. Anyway, I guess I'm part of the support crew now, which means I get to put on regular clothes and take off this sweaty outfit that I've worn for 3.5 days straight. I think I'll keep my hat on just to feel like I'm still part of the team. Oh, but it feels good to be in clean clothes. So obviously I was really sad earlier. I think I went through all of the stages of grief on that last few minutes of the ride. I really hated to take the rest of the day off, but I do think it's for the best. But now that I'm over that and I'm not emotional anymore, I'm actually really excited to be a part of the support crew. Beck and I supported the guys, or the dads, if you watched our Colorado Trail series, and I had a blast. But Chris and Julia, they're amazing. So currently, Julia is calling different places, seeing if there's anywhere we can camp, while Chris is looking at the route. Somehow they've integrated the Tuscany Trail with Google Maps and their location, all this stuff. I'm still sad, don't get me wrong, and I'm really, really hopeful that I can get back out with them tomorrow. But for today, I'm just gonna embrace my new role as support crew and yeah, make the most of it. I will say it's a super hot day, so if I was gonna miss an afternoon, this isn't the worst one to miss.
It's the coldest water we've had so far. Thank God for that.
Way colder than you think it would be.
It's really hot this afternoon. But if you just sweat your hat and your shirt, it kind of feels like you're wearing an air conditioner.
Real quick, we want to say a big thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video.
Hello.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
Okay, you've traveled with us multiple times the last couple years, right?
Yeah.
What do I consume every single morning besides my morning coffee?
Athletic Greens, 100%.
See? Do you believe me now? AG1 has been a part of our daily routine since May of 2020 when we first discovered this stuff. And somehow people still leave comments saying they don't believe me when I say I drink it every day. So that's why I had to call Sarah to hopefully convince you. Moving on. In case you don't know already, AG1 is an all-in-one nutritional supplement. Just one convenient scoop is absolutely packed with all of these high-quality ingredients. It's like a multivitamin on steroids. So when we're on big adventures like this, pushing our bodies to the limit, especially since I'm eating pasta and gelato every day, we always make AG1 a priority to make sure we're covering all of our nutritional bases so we can feel our very best. But we also drink it on our normal days too, because why wouldn't we want to feel our very best every single day? So if you'd like to try AG1 for yourself, click the link in our description below. You can get the AG1 Immunity Bundle, which comes with a year's supply of these immune supporting vitamin D drops and 5 free travel packs. Give these a try, let me know what you think, and back to the trail.
So before we do any supporting, we have to figure out how to get the bike in this van. What if we just like slid it right?
We can do it, it's just kind of in the way.
Whenever we get to where we're going, we'll take it out. Coach Chris, so handy. Brilliant. That's all right.
I'll hold it.
There you go, Coach. Now it really feels like the Colorado Trail. Put it in through the trunk.
I think if I go up.
Put it in. Oh.
I don't know.
1, 2, down, up. Perfect. Thank you. Wow. These cushions are way better than ours. The bike is in. Everything is ready to go. Support crew engaged.
Literally.
Oh shoot.
I can't get to it.
Is that it?
High carbon monoxide, but that could just be because it's hot.
Oh gosh. I remember our first few weeks or months figuring everything out with the van.
Okay, put the camera down. I need your help.
That's the phase that Chris and Julia are in right now. They just finished working on it. We're really helping them break it in this week.
You're not helping, are you?
I'm not helping. The carbon monoxide detector's going off. We don't know if it's malfunctioning or if there's actually poison in the air and we need to do something about it. Another exciting news. Julia just landed us a spot at this place. We can camp in the backyard for free and they have a pool. It's actually kind of hard to appreciate these views when I didn't get myself here with my legs. It is very beautiful though. Woo! Are we here? Look at this view!
We spotted the van from a long way away, and it looks like we have a very long, hot climb to get to the place that we're sleeping tonight, but Kara's promised us that it's going to be worth it.
Welcome home!
Other than that climb, you missed out on the easiest miles of the trip.
Oh! How you doing? I missed you too. You're so sweaty. Well, we've had a very stressful time.
You have. We've been separated for like an hour and a half.
It's hard moving, calling, keeping up with where you are.
Do you have more respect for the support van now?
Of course. I was just in the back like, huh? Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Oh, it's speeding up. This place has a robot lawnmower. 3, 2, 1, here you go.
Wow. This is better than a shower. It is ice cold and so refreshing.
This is, without a doubt, the most beautiful place that we have stayed on the entire trip. We've really been mixing up our accommodations. The first night we stayed under a barn in a windstorm. This is 8 people trying to put together one tent. The second night we slept in somebody's olive grove, and then last night we slept in a hotel, and now a beautiful bed and breakfast with a vineyard and a pool. I'm not gonna get my hopes up that this is what we're gonna do the rest of the time. It doesn't get much better than this.
So Julie and I are cooking some dinner in the van tonight. Feeling pretty nostalgic right now. Currently I'm peeling garlic in my Therabody boots. Well, I'm recovering and being productive at the same time. Here, chop these real quick and add them. Make sure you
chop them real quick.
thinly.
Who am I?
And horizontally, please. Do it fast because my garlic is burning.
Did you hear that? Getting bossed by someone sitting in my van with some sort of weird boots. No, like I'm getting lessons from an American.
We kicked Julia out. Told her she had to go take a break and go swimming. Nate also kicked me out of my boots.
To be clear, that is not at all what happened. Kara told me she was sweating in the boots. She's the expert at this pasta. I guess to be fair, that is kind of what happened.
So I kind of forgot what it was like to cook in a van, and I've been reminded that water takes forever to boil. But it's finally boiling. Woo!
Almost. All right, this is home sweet home for the night. The owners of the B&B have let us set up in the backyard, and this is where the other guests are staying for the night. It was seriously so nice of them to let us camp right here.
Thank you, Kara.
Please enjoy.
Kara, for some reason, feels like she needs to make up, but she has nothing to make up for.
I felt a lot of pressure on Kara. I'm just already stressed, okay? You could have just served the pasta.
Good morning. It is very early. Trying to get an earlier start because this is going to be our biggest day of the trip so far. We have at least 50 miles to do today. Our biggest climb. It's supposed to be very hot. She does not need to be riding a bike before coffee, apparently.
I think I'm gonna have to sit out one more day. I'm just sad. I've never been like the hurt one before. I really thought I was gonna wake up today and it was gonna be better. I guess that was a little delusional. I'm gonna try to really take care of myself today and get back out there tomorrow. That feels so dramatic. I'm just sad. Will be a good thumbnail.
It's an early morning. We didn't want to wake everybody else up.
Have a good one.
I miss you.
Whenever you get tired, just take the energy. I would be excited.
Yeah, it was just.
Goodbye. See you. I have no idea. Whenever we stop. It looks so cool.
Love you.
Love you.
Have a good day without me.
Bye.
Brr! It's freezing this morning. I'm gonna have the full body shakes by the time we get down. Oh my goodness. My glasses are fogging up. I can't see anything. Not a fun way to start the morning. I just really hate Kara being so sad and there not being anything I can do about it. And I'm gonna miss her today. A very long day ahead of us. If anyone watched our RAGBRAI series, what Kara's dealing with right now is the exact same injury that stopped Beck from being able to complete RAGBRAI. And the super frustrating thing is it has nothing to do with how good a shape she was in or how mentally tough she was. Like, it's just this nagging knee injury that would come from either having your feet positioned on the pedals wrong or having your seat too high or too low. And we think Kara probably had her seat too high. And because you're twirling your pedals thousands of times a day, if one little thing is off, it can lead to big problems.
Hold tight.
Yep. Hope everybody got down this gravel hill all right. It even feels a little scary in the van.
Thank you, baby. Chin chin.
I'm not feeling as sad anymore. Chris and Julia have their priorities straight. A bug just landed on my face.
You have something on your eye.
Is it a freckle?
Oh yeah, is it?
People do that to me all the time.
The hills to start off the day are brutal. I wish she could be here, but it's probably good that Kara skipped out on today. So it's steep, it's hard to go straight.
Gonna have a quick shave in this water pump. Feels like RAGBRAI all over again. These compression boots are magic. I figured when we asked Sarah and Dusty to bring these all the way to Italy in their suitcase, it would be worth it, but I had no idea how much I would actually need them. Thank you, Sarah and Dusty. I know it wasn't easy.
Oh, gosh. Everybody alive?
Did you find a water pump or is this gas?
No, this is petrol.
Petrol, yeah. Good work, team.
We just stopped for water for the first time. We've ended up in this little oasis in this tiny hill town. That's somebody's house, just like the town courtyard here. How beautiful is this? But seriously, can you imagine this being your house? Who's going first? Oh my gosh. They seem to not care at all. I'm gonna ride in the back and video whoever gets eaten. They haven't moved yet.
No, I think they want to get out of the way.
Wow. I thought for sure they were gonna eat us alive. I cannot believe none of them got up.
Hey Siri, what are the most anti-inflammatory foods? Tomatoes, olive oil? I'm in Italy, this is perfect. Green leafy vegetables, nuts, fatty fish, and fruits. On the other hand, I need to stay away from white bread and pastries, French fries, whoops, soda, red meat, not a problem. Processed meat, not a problem. Okay, this is doable. This is our makeshift parking pass. I hope you don't get a ticket.
Fake it till you make it.
Ah, we're so close. Wow, look at this. Not a bad way to enter town. Oh, what a morning. We've already crushed out 22 miles, only 9:45. This is what time we started several of the days, so we're doing pretty good. And this town is absolutely beautiful.
Look at this street. This might be the cutest town yet, and we're going to find the team.
After Pienza, it's like, you got a long section of pretty flattish terrain.
I'm not sure if this is breakfast or lunch at this point. It's a very average sandwich.
They don't like the sauce, do they?
Mm-mm. We found that all of the sandwiches in Italy have been extremely dry.
If I had to do this again, I'd pack a jar of mayonnaise just for all the sandwiches.
Oh, it's so warm and beautiful. Wow. Okay, I've changed my mind on this place. They have warm chocolate croissants.
I wonder what they are. I kind of want to.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
I missed you.
No, the lady inside.
Unfortunately, I'm not hungry at all because all I've done is lie in the back of the van.
The guilt-free eating is one of the best parts of RAGBRAI.
You mean the Tuscany Trail?
Yeah, that too.
It's down, it's down, it's down. Don't do it extra hard for the camera.
That actually feels so good.
It looks wonderful from this angle.
I'll miss you. Have fun. Think about me the whole time, okay? Be safe.
It won't be the same without you. It won't be any fun.
Yeah, don't have any fun. Ciao. All right, off to our next spot.
It is so much hotter, and I'm so glad that we got an early start this morning. We still have 30 miles to go, and have I mentioned the big climb at the end?
I just want so bad to be out there with everybody suffering. Like, I wish I could just enjoy this downtime, but this road's a bit bumpy. I mean, I do have these boots that make me happy, but other than that, I'm sad.
It kind of feels like we're riding through an oven right now. There's barely any breeze. The sun's beating down on our back, and it just smells like all of the grass around me is being cooked. It is beautiful though. Oh, thank goodness for the downhills.
Oh my gosh. That is the castle we might be sleeping at tonight. Man, that's gonna be a steep climb for the team.
We can't tell Kara about this. We had no fun today, remember.
Oh my gosh, these smell so bad. Oh, I just can't catch a break. I just walked through a plant. Ouch. Look, all these bumps. Ugh.
I think that giant hill out in the distance is the big climb that we've been looking at on the map for the last 5 days. Or maybe it's over there. The big climb is somewhere on this mountain range.
Okay, so we just drove the van to the town that everybody's supposed to be ending at today. But this isn't where we're camping. Julia called the castle people, which is on the hill just above us right now. And there's a chance we're gonna get to camp at the castle tonight. But we're not gonna know for sure for a few more hours because they have to call some other people and confirm and all that stuff. So it's only 1:20 right now. So we've just found a little parking lot near the castle. I've taken this opportunity to lay out all of my very, very, very stinky clothing that I wore for 3 days straight. We've pretty much all worn the exact same thing every day and it's pretty gross. I'm gonna have myself a healthy lunch, continue relaxing, and wait for everybody to get here. But the best part of today by far is... Who's that on my bike? Coach Chris is getting to ride today. Finally! He's basically a pro. He's gonna go down this massive hill we just drove up, hopefully meet up with the team, and then ride back up it. You're crazy, but have fun.
Let's do this.
Bye!
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci!
Arrivederci.
It's so far away, I don't even know if it's gonna show up in the camera, but there's a tower on top of a hill somewhere right there on that ridge. We're almost 40 miles into today's ride and the last 13 are gonna be climbing straight up to that town. We got this.
We got it.
We got it.
Little pre-climb nap.
Oh, Julia's the best. She made me a beautiful, healthy lunch that's gonna heal me. Everything that's inflamed is just going to instantly go back to normal. We have leafy greens, we have olive oil, we have tomatoes, we have nuts. I'm just so happy I'm not eating a protein bar right now. Bon appetito.
Bon appetito, darling.
It's perfect. It's so perfect.
2.1 miles to the castle!
They're about to meet up. Here's Chris. Here's Nate. They're so close. Go, Chris, go! Oh, hey, guys. It's me, Coach Chris.
Hey! Welcome to the group. Nice helmet, cute bike.
Nice, right?
Ah, he's turned around. I thought they were gonna be on top of each other like they were hugging.
Oh, my phone there though, look.
There they are. Oh, they're riding together. That is the cutest thing. I'm so happy they've united. Gosh, they're flying.
So Chris just rode down what we're about to ride back up to meet us, and now he's riding back up it. He's a crazy man. What do we have in store for us?
A section of relatively flat gravel, and then a fairly steep road climb, followed by a very steep gravel climb.
Woo!
It's gonna be a tough hour and a half, I reckon. But when you get to the top, you can just see for days, like, everywhere. It's absolutely beautiful.
Amazing.
And there's Prosecco in the fridge.
I'd say we're all doing surprisingly well for this point in the day.
You're looking fresh.
Yeah, we're feeling good.
Whoa. Chris has a vibrating foam roller, and he has insisted that I roll out my quads, my T-band, which will hopefully make my knee happier. I've never done this before, so wish me luck.
Mine's too tall.
Oh, ow. This can't be right. Ow, ow, ow. Gosh, this hurts worse than biking up a hill.
The climb has started. And we have a headwind, and I'm hungry. That's all the complaining for now. Over to you, Kara.
What if you're supposed to do both at the same time?
I'm sure it doesn't look that steep in the camera, but it's steep. Chris is leaving us all behind. The last couple miles of this climb are on this super steep, exposed gravel road. I'm not going very fast, but the goal is to not stop. I'm sorry if the camera's shaking from side to side. It's really hard to ride straight. This hill is so steep.
Everybody's getting really, really close. And Julia's on the phone with the castle people right now to see if we can sleep there tonight. I'm not sure what they're talking about because it's in Italian, but she doesn't sound super excited. If they say no, I'm not sure what we're gonna do.
It's just a slow crawl to the top. You can do anything for an hour. Oh. We need Kara's motivational speech about now.
I want you to feel the burn.
The castle is just to the right of Dusty. I'm not sure if you can see it, but we've been climbing straight up this gravel road now for almost 30 minutes, and we still have that far to go. Haven't stopped yet.
I have a good news and a bad news.
Okay.
We could do this.
Okay.
They have to pay for a guard. The guard usually is £300.
I mean, it feels kind of crazy, but like, when else can you sleep in a castle? I think it's happening.
Dusty,
Yeah.
good work.
That was awesome. What a grind.
You already have a beer.
There's a pub right on the corner.
Perfect
Good
place.
work.
Perfect place. I couldn't resist that one.
We made it without stopping.
You did?
Yeah, we
Hell
did.
yeah, guys.
Why is the camera pointing?
Welcome home! Woo! Ciao. How was your day?
Hard but good.
I missed you.
It feels like the hardest part of the trip is over, and it's all downhill from here.
Oh, that's great for me.
That was so hard, but I missed you so much.
Wow.
We had no fun without you.
Perfect.
Not even gelato.
To the biggest hill of the trip! Cheers!
Biggest day.
Well, thanks for having me.
We're attempting to shower everyone in the most efficient way, and it requires Julia commanding everyone to line up and take their clothes off.
Behind.
Why behind?
Because behind.
It was our
Dusty, behind.
What do you mean?
It's like hazing.
Come on, Rick.
Yeah,
We're
going,
waiting
going,
for
going.
you.
Are we doing?
Can you see the line? No, move at the
One in, one out.
back.
You go, no, it's fine, you go there.
Are we going one at a time up to the front?
Yes. You didn't need to grab the soap out of him. Soap yourself, Seal. You know the drill.
I feel like I'm about to get yelled at a bunch.
Turn around! Come on, that's it. You gotta really get the
legs. Look at that grease.
When does he do soap?
Spread the legs.
Now, move! Soap! Move! Come on, next one!
Oh, it's actually quite nice.
Come on!
We have a couple hours until we can check into the castle, so we're trying to squeeze in dinner and a
Oh
shower.
my gosh, I saw his.
Hello.
That guy.
I don't think I'll ever end up in prison, but this is about as close as I'm gonna get.
I think this is worse somehow. Julia, there might be no way of doing this without seeing my bottom.
Close your eyes. Keep spraying there and close your eyes. You're doing good. You're doing good.
You can't.
Hold on.
I'm
Down,
going
down further. Down
There you
further.
go. Yes.
Come on.
Nate,
Okay,
your
get
butt
over
is
it. You
so
get over it.
white.
Oh, I just no, I need the legs. You're missing the legs.
Oh, hello, Julia.
How amazing is this? We're having a super quick dinner and then heading to our castle. Are you serious?
Charlie, welcome to the group. Not a bad night to join.
Can you believe Charlie's here. Let me quickly introduce you to our friend Charlie.
A little
Bonnet.
bonnet.
We met this crazy Aussie on our trek to Everest Base Camp back in 2016.
Kiss my egg.
And since then, he's joined us on many more adventures around the world.
Because I'm the most intelligent person in the group.
That too. Anytime Charlie is around, we can pretty much guarantee there will be double the laughs and memories made. If you only knew what kind of hoops you had to jump through to get here today.
Fill us in on your journey.
So my journey started in Cambridge, and then I got a train to Stansted Airport. From there I had a 2-hour flight, got a taxi cab to the decathlon, purchased a bike, and then after that I rode 10 kilometers back to the train station because my cab driver left me. Don't blame him. And then after that I got one train down to Grosseto, and then I got a private car to drive me about 1.5 to 2 hours to meet these guys for dinner.
No,
But you made it
station.
to the last 2 days of the trip.
It's gonna be so worth it.
Apparently there was only one person that ever stayed in this castle before a night. Welcome to my crib.
This is not so bad. The deal was they were willing to let us stay here as long as we hired a security guard for the night. So we paid a security guard a few €100, and the castle is ours for the night. It maybe sounds a little more romantic than it actually is. We're just sleeping in tents on the grass, but we're doing it inside of a castle.
May the best man win.
Ready, set, go!
Ah! I don't know! What do I do? Ah! Oh, this is so hard! I'm dead!
Oh, camera's wide.
You know, I've had 4 nights of practice. Don't feel too bad.
Have you actually been setting it up?
Charlie, look at the name of the tent. It's called the 2-second tent.
Morning. Oh, good morning.
All right, it is day 6, and today I'm getting back on the bike, even though my knees are not better, like at all. But there are 2 main reasons. First is just I have major FOMO, and I really don't want to miss out anymore. But also, from what I understand, the knee pain I'm experiencing is just like inflammation, stuff that isn't going to cause long-term damage if I keep pushing them. So I'm just going to hope that's true and do the best I can. We'll see how long it'll last.
Hai voluto la bicicletta?
And we're off. Go team. The mountain that we climbed yesterday, we're riding down the other side of it to start the morning. Ciao.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
15 minutes in.
You just get carried the whole way?
Has anyone else had a flat top?
No.
How much did you pay for that bike?
€350 plus €7 for the drink stand.
We've all been giving him a really hard time for his bike because it's not quite built for this experience. It's more built for running around town. And 15 minutes into the trail, he has a pop tire. But the bright side is we have seen 0 bike shops on the entire Tuscany trail, and his tire popped in front of the only one that we've seen throughout the last 6 days. And it's really not even a bike shop. It's just some guy's garage that rents some bikes.
What were you gonna tell?
I was gonna say I'm an idiot. I really appreciate you helping us out. We would have been in a real pickle without your help.
Grazie mille per il vostro aiuto. Saremmo stati in un vero pasticcio senza di te.
Not only did they fix Charlie's bike, but they invited us in for a coffee and some snacks. They bought this place that was an old barn, 400 years old, completely built it back up using all of the original stone.
This is the 400-year stone that used to be here, and it's covered in glass.
Apparently tomorrow's their opening day. They're starting an Airbnb.
It is? Oh wait, it's flat.
Yeah, stop.
Oh crap!
There's a little thorn in my tire. Charlie just brought all the bad luck.
I bought the good times and the memories.
That's right. I kid you not, we've ridden 5 minutes from the tire shop downhill.
Oh man.
It didn't.
Hey, Rude.
Charlie got a flat.
No, Charlie didn't get a
But you're
flat.
warm.
Wait, what?
Kara got a flat.
You want to put your ear near that hole?
No.
I got those jacks around.
20 degrees.
We're gonna need that too.
So how many people does it take to fix one bike tire?
Seriously, these things are tight.
We've now been on the road for 2.5 hours, and I think we've ridden a grand total of 4 miles, 3 miles. It's been a weird morning. You made it to lunch!
I'm here. My knees haven't exploded yet. I'm actually feeling really good. Like, they still hurt, but it doesn't hurt like to where it's taking away from my fun. And this restaurant's super fun. It's like a big cantina, like we're all like in a cafeteria together. Just got a bunch of appetizers.
This is one serving of Coke at this restaurant.
It's like a medium in America.
You always go harder when you turn the camera on. Yeah, there you go. Ah, that was horrible. Back on the road! Woohoo! You!
Bunny hop. What was that, Justin? That's embarrassing.
Whoa, big turn. That was the best ride of the trail. All right, we just finished lunch and we're leaving Serrano, which means we only have 50 miles left to go on the entire Tuscany Trail. The plan is to get about 10 more miles in today, and then tomorrow we'll finish it off. And I'm going way too fast to be talking to the camera.
Grazie, bella. Oh, look at all these.
Grazie.
I love her. Sweet woman just gave us fresh cherries off her tree.
Charlie, you show up and then all the locals love us.
Take them.
Jeremy.
They're so good. Please take them.
Technically, we're not done today, but we're only 4 kilometers from where we're sleeping tonight. So we've stopped in the last town on the route, and we're just relaxing at a Prosecco bar, which is something I thought we would do a lot more of on this trip. But we've been either too tired or just didn't have enough time. So this is really fun, and I'm just so glad I got to be a part of it today. It made me appreciate every little thing, even the annoying things.
Cheers to you riding with us today.
Yay.
Our last night of camping on the Tuscany Trail was possibly our best one yet. First, we went straight from our bikes to the pool. Then, our Airbnb host, Romano, joined us and literally threw a bottle of Prosecco in the pool. It was a slightly irresponsible but very memorable last night. Next, it was time to set up our tents. So, we started looking for a flat spot in the yard.
And then we noticed that we had this unfinished building. It's basically just walls. And we thought, why set up our tent? We could just sleep on the floor in here with a roof over our head. Romano loves us, by the way. It might seem like we're being a little obnoxious, but he's instigating.
Kara's yet to blow up her own air mattress. This is the last night of the trip.
I never asked you to do it. It was just magically blown up every time I was in the room.
Last day. Good morning. It is the last day of the Tuscany Trail. We have 40 miles left to go. Could go by super fast, or if everybody's bikes continue to fall apart like they did yesterday, this could be a very interesting adventure.
Hai voluto la bicicletta?
Adesso pedala! Ciao! We've started inviting the local that lets us stay at their place each night to our little hurrah thing before each ride. The funny thing is we've been doing that every single morning and I didn't realize what it meant until just now.
You wanted a bike? Now pedal!
It's like, you signed up to do this. Quit complaining. Go do it. Kara may have pushed her knees a little too hard on the comeback yesterday, but we're gonna cross the finish line together.
I hate this. I feel like such a loser. Just don't want to miss the last day.
We can push for 40 miles if we need to. Yesterday, her knees seemed to really loosen up after she'd been riding for a little while in the morning, so we're hoping that happens again today. Walking the uphills and coasting the downhills. We'll be there in no time. You're gonna make it. Top of the hill. Good work. Yeah, walk you. It's all you, Charlie.
Wow, Charlie's really fast.
We're all finishing together. That was hard work. It was hard work. She needed something to boost her spirits this morning, and I think that was it. Charlie's running her downhill. Good work, Charlie. Slow the pace, I can't catch up. What a team.
You got it. He's a broken man.
That was the hardest part of the Tuscany Trail, but also the most rewarding.
The team chose to walk with me up that one. They're the best.
Nate didn't film this part because he's a nice guy, but I've been riding on a flat tire all morning that I keep having to air up. And we have about, I don't know, 30 minutes till lunchtime. And I had to pull over and air it up again. And he came up and he just said, hey, switch me bikes, man. And I said, no, I'm good. Inside I was saying, yeah, that sounds great. Take my bike, this sucks. Since he took my bike, I took his GoPro. And if you're watching this later, Nate, thanks for giving my legs a break. I appreciate it, man. How do I turn this off?
We're almost there! Orbitello, here we come!
Gotta go left.
Go left! Left! This is it! Woo!
Ah!
Woo!
Oh my God!
I'm walking a wreck! Yahoo! Good work, team!
I was trying to catch champagne in my mouth. I was like, and then I just fell over.
I cannot believe we made it. What an entrance.
Kara wrecked a foot before the finish line trying to catch champagne in her mouth.
I think I was under it. I was literally
That's how much.
Here's where she crashed. Here's with the finish.
Good stuff.
Good work, team. Charlie, thanks for joining us for the end.
Welcome.
The downhill bit.
Good work, Sarah. Back.
I got her falling. I love it. There's a vibe. Are you so happy Daddy's home?
Ready?
Hai voluto la bicicletta?
Hey.